What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Do Original Things channel. This here is episode 6 on how to level up your life. And this is for anyone who wants to level up in their relationships, career, income, or overall life. Hopefully that's all of you guys. I'm going to be talking about steps and routines that have taken me from here to here and that are eventually going to take me from here all the way up to here. So, without further ado, here's 3 tips to leveling up your life.
Let's put up on the side. I let it get surprised. I'm on the program and closing my eyes. I can't even tell you nothing but you lie. I had a cut on my ties. I can't even tell her nothing because I cried.
So, today I'm going to be going over those 3 steps. Those 3 steps are shake hands, make bands. That's number 1. Number 2 is say yes to everything. Bite off more than you can chew. And then step 3 is figuring it out. Figuring out means biting off more than you can chew and then figuring out how to swallow it. So saying yes to something that you have no idea how to do and then figuring it out later. So let's get to it. Step 1, shake hands to make bands. I always like to say the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Or you could fill in money and replace it with something else. So it could be like the more hands you shake, the more relationships you make. The more hands you shake, the more impact you make. You could replace it with whatever value that you want to achieve and that you want to be brought to your life. So shaking hands is very uncomfortable. I get it, especially in the social media age where everyone's just, texting, calling, DM, FaceTime, Snapchat. Not a lot of people have that skill set to go up and shake someone's hand. It takes a lot of risk. It takes overcoming social fear and overcoming the thought of rejection. So what if I told you that you're one handshake away from accomplishing your dream, goals, and living the life that you always imagined? Well, good news is you are. You have to shake hands in order to do that. You are literally one handshake away from accomplishing that dream goal, getting that dream outcome, getting that dream job, and living the life that you always imagined. All it takes is a little bit of risk and a handshake with some good eye contact saying, "Hi, my name is this. I'd like to meet with you." That's all it takes. But very, very few people will do it. And that's why very, very few people level up. And that's why even a smaller amount of people level up very quickly. When you shake hands, you establish relationships. And everyone likes to say, your network is your net worth. Well, when you establish relationships, the person that you just made a connection with, their network becomes your network. Therefore, your net worth gets even bigger. Therefore, your pool of resources gets even bigger. In addition to that, I always like to think that the amount of wisdom a specific individual has is a byproduct of who they're surrounded by. So if I could shake hands with a bunch of millionaires or successful fathers and husbands, I'm going to have the wisdom that all those guys have. In addition to getting the wisdom from other people, other successful people, that wisdom also fast tracks your way to success. Because now you're able to jump over the unforeseen hurdles that would happen to you that you'd hit if you didn't have that prior wisdom and the prior knowledge that someone has bestowed upon you. Shake hands to make bands. So, how do you actually put that in action? Well, it's simple. The first thing you need to do is go up and shake someone's hand and say, "Hi, nice to meet you." You need to get over that fear of rejection and the fear of doubt and the fear that you're going to lose a relationship just by shaking a hand. You're not going to lose anything. You're not going to lose a relationship by shaking a hand. No one's going to think you're weird. If the people that you shake hands with think you're weird because you're shaking their hand, they're the weird ones. So, how do you actually put it into action though? For me, every single week, I have about 3 to 5 to 6, maybe 10 meetings a week where I meet with successful people, successful fathers, successful husbands, successful entrepreneurs, successful coaches. And I either take them out to lunch, dinner, coffee, breakfast, whatever. and I pick their brain and I ask them questions that it would take me 5, 10, 15 years to actually figure out. I get it within an hour, 2 hours of a conversation, sometimes even 30 minutes. This helps me fast track my progress as a person and as a businessman, and also fast tracks my development. So, shake hands to make bands. The next step is saying yes to everything. Once you have those relationships, you'll get invited to parties, you'll get invited to dinners, meetings, luncheons, and a ton of other things. Your job is to say yes to it all, because you never know who you're gonna meet at that party, that luncheon, that dinner. And also say yes to any project or task those successful people want you to do. Yeah, it may be time consuming, but in the long run, it's gonna pay off. Early on, say yes. You wouldn't imagine how many things I've done for absolutely free 99 for people just to get in the door. And working for free and doing your best actually helps you level up quicker. Imagine this. A guy wants a video edited. You have no idea how to edit a video, but you say yes anyways. Well, you edit the video and you kill it, and all of a sudden, the guy that wants you to edit the video gives you a ton of referrals, and now you're a full-time video editor in the city that you live in. And then, after you do something for free, and after you keep getting in those doors and doing the jobs that people want you to do, then you could put a price tag to it. And that's how you level up your income. First, you level up your self-development by saying yes and just doing things for free and figuring it out, which is step 3. And then once you say yes enough and you've done things for free and you've done it well enough for free, you put a price tag on it and you can keep rising the price as your demand increases. It's simple. Most of us have been to school and heard supply and demand. Well, if you increase your demand, all of a sudden you could start charging $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $80,000, $1 million. If your demand is there, you get paid more, and it's all from the power of yes. Earlier in my business, I was saying yes to tasks and projects from my clients and other business people that I had no idea how to do, but I said yes anyways. And the next step was to figure it out. Saying yes to things that you have no idea how to do is gonna fast track your way to success, and not in the way that you think. When I say yes to make a complex video or edit something or build a crazy website that I have no idea how to do, it forces me to go into step 3, which is figuring it out. So now we're at step 3, which I like to call figuring it out, or I like to call it figuring out how to swallow it. So it's actually the easiest step, because now we're going to use our pool of resources, the people that we shook hands with, to help us accomplish the job. So if I was to edit a video and I had no idea how to do it, but someone asked me to do it, this is what I would do. I would talk to all the resources that I shook hands with, because they either know how to edit a video or they know someone who's really, really good at it. Or if you don't have those resources, go on YouTube, go on Google, go on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. There's a ton of free resources out there that'll teach you how to get a job done. And so you don't have to spend years looking through a textbook or looking at a book trying to figure it out, when there's videos and mentors and free resources out there. So it's the simplest step, but also the hardest, because it takes self-efficacy and it takes actual action to go learn the skill and learn the trait that you need to perform the job. So with that said, I just finished 3 steps. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and watch all the other videos. But one reminder is shake hands to make bands, say yes to everything, bite off more than you can chew, and then 3 is figure it out, or figure out how to swallow it. With that said, have a great day, and let's be successful together.
I just put up on the side. Ay, Don't let it get surprised. Get hurt. I'm on the perk, I've been closing my eyes. I can't even tell you nothing but you lie. I had a cut on my ties, I couldn't even tell her nothing cause I cried.